Y'all, this fly buzzing around, about to drive me up the wall. I've been trying to get it for 30 minutes. I give up. I need to make a video. We got supper to eat. But this is Miss Lippy, Uncensored. Now, what that means is, whatever I'm doing, we just gonna fellowship. We just gonna talk. Sometimes the topics may be a little, for y'all's liking. Works for me. I'm the one doing the talking. But you saw the title, Gumbo. Yes, it's rainy. It's nasty outside. I got the rain hair going on, the freezy stuff. But you saw the first of the title, Grown Folk Business. So we're going to get the gumbo going. And then we fixing to talk some grown folk business here. I didn't feel the need to show how to boil a chicken. I got a boiled chicken right here, y'all. Now, if you don't know how to boil chicken, put a chicken in the pot, put some water on it, a little salt. That's all I do to boil chicken. Well, I don't know what to tell y'all, but might need to get out the kitchen and get you a cookbook. But anyhow, all I've done is boil my chicken, took all the meat off the bone. That's a whole chicken right there. You can do a cut-up chicken. That's fine, but you really need the dark and the white meat. And then I strained my broth very well. And I got 3 quarts. And you think, man, that's some good-looking broth. Sure is. Because my 3 quarts of chicken broth, I added a heaping tablespoon of chicken base. Here we go again. Y'all going to say, what's that? Comes in a little jar. It's kind of like chicken bouillon, but it's called chicken base. That's going to really give me that richness I'm looking for. So you see, this is going to be kind of like grown folk cooking. So you young folks take notes. This ain't going to break the bank. You could probably Google it. Hell, you can Google anything else. You can probably Google, what's chicken base in a jar? And you'll find it. But I got to drop you down because I got a pot over here. It get hot, y'all. So I got me a paper towel. I hope y'all can see. Let me get you back. There you go. All I'm going to do is come in with some andouille sausage. If you don't have andouille, use your favorite smoked sausage. And I just cut it about like that. Okay? Simple, simple. And I'm sitting on a medium heat. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit of oil. Okay? This ain't no avocado oil. This is just plain old corn oil. And you see that might be a tablespoon. I did that so I could get some good browning. I need to get some gratin. I got to get drippings going. It smells so good. Okay, before I get to popping my gums, because I'm doing this a little bit different than what I would do teaching cooking on Gemini Homestead. But in this jar, and you're thinking, oh, that's gross looking. No, that ain't gross looking. That's called roux. I make my own roux, and I put it in a jar, and then I set it in the refrigerator. It'll keep up to 3 months, this quart jar. So you can see, I'm just about out. I'm going to put a video in the description where you can find out how to make roux and keep it in your refrigerator. It ain't just for gumbo. I use roux for a lot of things. For flavoring the gravies, making a pork roast. I'm probably saying things that half of y'all probably never heard of. But if you want to learn, Google it. The Google knows. Y'all still see I ain't over my feet yet about asking the Google. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, why I got y'all don't need to see me doing this sausage. I ain't done nothing different, but I do need to cover up my Trinity because I don't want them flies in there. All right. I was like, what am I going to talk about? I got so much happening up here, you know. It's like a hamster going. And I was talking to my friend Allison. And then about that time, my husband walked in. And some good friends of ours, Mr. Keith and Miss Wanda, she went to the store. Y'all, she hit the mother load. Toilet paper, paper towels, I'm talking about she got it. Because it's been hard to find. Hard to find. Well, I was tickled pink. My husband was tickled pink for him. You know? Y'all seen the grocery shelves lately. They bare. Kind of like most pocketbooks these days. But anyway, so I decided to get on social media too. I was scrolling. And then my husband says to me, he says, "Did you see that ugly comment about so-and-so found the mother load of canning jar lids?" That's the flats, y'all. They bought a buggy full. And the comments was, "See there, that's why we can't find nothing. Because people like you buy it all." Well, see, I don't see it like that, folks. Now, like I said, it's grown folk business. You young ones, I hope y'all listening to us old people. Me talking and the other ones in the chat. Or should I say in the comments? Because y'all can learn something. We can teach you mistakes that we made so you don't make them. But anyway, you know why I was happy? That they both hit the mother load? Because all these ones popping their gums, "You done took it all from me." No, your ass should have got out to bed and went to the stores and found you a mother load. Don't be laying up, you know, watching TV, whatever it is. And I'm talking about even grown folks. And say, "Well, I can't find any." Well, it ain't just going to land in your damn lap. Things are hard to find. I'm not going to sit here and tell you if I didn't find it and I had it in my budget. I'd go buy that much too. Because you see, it's about being prepared. If you got family members, friends, call them and say, "Hey, I just found all of this. You want some?" Because you may not have the money to buy it all. They're going to say yes, or they're going to say no. I don't see anything being greedy because you're judging people and you don't know who they buying it for. They may have 5 grown kids with a bunch of grandbabies that need that toilet paper or paper towels. They may have little childrens at home, 6, 7 of them. They need all them canning flats because they got a bunch of kids to feed. They ain't running down to McDonald's, spending the whole damn paycheck in one day and hollering, "I ain't got no money for milk and bread." You see, the times that we are in, we need to learn to start being prepared. Don't look at it as, "Oh, that's just old-timey stuff." Don't look at it like, "Well, I can do it easier." See, that's the problem with a lot of folks. They want the shortcut. Let me tell you what. Every damn thing in life I ever got wasn't from a shortcut. It's because I worked for it. My husband worked for it. Most of y'all fixing to watch this video, y'all worked for it. You learn to appreciate it. You know, you want to take your kids to McDonald's, that's just great. I don't have a problem with that. But what if there ain't no McDonald's? What if they shut the damn roads down? Can you cook? Are you going to look in your pantry or your freezer and be like, "Well, we got one little pizza. That's all we got." Because you planned on going down to the Quick Mart or the chicken place or the hamburger place or wherever. A treat every now and then ain't nothing wrong with it. But if you're dependent on someone else preparing your food and they shut the damn roads down, what you gonna do? You ain't got to be a chef. You ought to be able to boil a chicken. Like I said, put a chicken in a pot, cover it with some water, put a little salt, boil it till it's done. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. Okay, now, we pulled the sausage out. We got some drippings. That means a little bit of the drippings from the sausage. And we're going in with the Trinity. This is 2 medium sweet yellow onions. This is a cup of green bell pepper, a half a cup of red bell pepper, and a cup of celery, all diced about the same. So let me go back over this, because y'all gonna think, well, I don't have a red bell pepper. So let me go back over it. You're gonna need 2 cups of diced onion. You're gonna need a cup and a half to 2 cups bell pepper. See, that's your choice on how much bell pepper you want. And you're gonna need a cup of celery. Okay? It's called the Trinity. And I'm not gonna put no salt on here. I'm sitting on about a 6. And I want to cook these vegetables down. And it's going to take a long, long time to cook these vegetables down. So I'm going to bring you back up so we can talk some more. I'm not doing nothing but just stirring. All right, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Roads closing. You can't get to your favorite little restaurant. So what I'm hoping has happened in the last 18 months, a lot of you done taught yourself how to make a few meals. But let me get serious for a minute. Making your own meals is budget friendly. You take this pot here. Now this is going to feed probably 10 people, 8 to 10 people with rice and potato salad. Y'all want to know how much I got into this? I had my chicken and got it on sale. It was like $4.50 for a hen. Now my andouille sausage, I'm going to guesstimate about $3. I brought it from Louisiana. So we sitting about a 7. My bell peppers I grew. My onions I grew. But let's say you had to go to the store. What? I don't know, $3 for the amount that you need. So you're at $10. I mean, you can't count roux because I got a video to show you. But I guess if I had to count the cup of roux, I'm going to use, what, a quarter? So we got $10 in here. That's $1 a person. Or you can freeze it. Can you feed 10 people for $1 each? Leave a comment if you can go out to eat for that. And know exactly what you're eating. But like I said, I ain't knocking it. You know? Because I do too. But I'm not going to put it ahead of the groceries going in my house. And then I know that y'all are saying, if you young folks run across this old folks video, you're probably thinking, well, I can't afford some of this stuff. Do you know why? I'm not talking about if you ain't got no job. Say you got a job, you paying your rent, living at mom and daddy's. I don't know, you may be paying a mortgage. But you're a little bit familiar with the cost, and you notice things is going up, up, and up. Do you know why? It all starts with fuel. You know, that's liquid stuff that goes in 18-wheelers, cars, trucks, little sports cars, them little, I don't know what they call them, them little video shoebox cars. Well, that liquid stuff in there is called fuel. See how high it is? Well, at the cost of the fuel now to transport these good groceries, they got to go up in price. See, this all has to do with economy. Economy. You know, before shit hit the fan 18 months ago, the economy was rocking. You could afford to go out to eat. You could afford to fill your car up. Hell, you could afford to buy 5 chickens when you found them on sale instead of just 1. you realize that a good economy is the center part heart to our country. And that's about all I'm going to say on that for now. It's just something for you to think about. So while you griping, things is so high. I can't find nothing in the stores. When you pull up to the gas station, that's going to tell you why. Show is. And when I get it to where it's supposed to be, I'm going to bring you back so you can get a visual. Because I really want to teach you young folks what us old folks know. Well, now I'm lying. Never mind. I saw some old folks on YouTube with a channel. They ain't got no damn business with a channel. Nope. Y'all probably saying that about me. She ain't got no damn business with a YouTube channel. She can't even edit. Might not can edit, but the content's coming through this ain't so damn bad. So I need to just say folks instead of grown folks. Because some of them grown folks ain't no grown folk to me. Y'all, there's a lot of things I know right here. The one thing I'll never claim to know is technology. Nope, you won't see me pretending to know something when I don't. Because when you pretend to know something, that's when it bites you in your ass. Just saying. All right, we got to heat up about a number 7. Okay? See what it's supposed to look like? We've got them cooked down very, very tender. Now, this is where we're coming in with that roux. Now, I know how much to add, but I measured it. This is a cup. A cup of roux. Look at that. I really want to scrape this whole bowl out. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm left-handed, so you know it's backwards. Alright. I got it scraped good. I'm going to move that spoon around. Try to get all that roux off. I don't want to miss none. Okay, now I hear a sizzle. Okay? That's where you're going to come in. And you're going to incorporate this, and you're thinking, man, that don't even look right. It's sticking to the bottom, and yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to do, I promise you. I promise you. Now, I'm going to turn it down to about a 5. I'm just going to slowly get this heated up, okay? Slow. I'm going to do this about 3 more minutes. I want them vegetables wrapped in that roux because we're going to be breaking that roux down here in a second. Okay? Now you see all that on the bottom? That ain't burnt. That's called a gratin. Alright, now we're going to come in slow. Very slow with some chicken broth. A little bit at a time. Remember, we got 3 quarts. I'm going to do about that much to start with. Because we're going to get all of that goodness off the bottom of this pot. All of that goodness. All right, I'm coming in with a little bit more. About like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming together. But now we're cooking a gumbo. We ain't cooking a stew, people. It ain't gonna be this thick. All right. Come in with a little bit more. We're still sitting at a 5. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm gonna go about a 6. I'm gonna bring it up. Not a boil. We just want to get all of these flavors incorporated. Because, y'all, this ain't going to be done when I get finished. You got 2 hours. Now we're going to go in with the rest of that chicken stock. Remember, we started off with 3 quarts. But that ain't all we gonna put in here. Now, we fixing to go in with seasoning. And I'm gonna measure, because some of y'all are gonna be like, how much? So I'm guessing, I'm measuring. But this is Miss Lippy's swamp mix. Look in the description. It'll send you to a link if you wanna research it. It'd make Tony Sassery crawl underneath the porch. And I'm putting a tablespoon, okay? Miss Lippy's swamp mix. And I'm gonna put about, see, I don't know, people. A heaping teaspoon of garlic powder. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of salt. You say, well, she just done that twice. That's because that's a half a teaspoon. That's why I did it twice. Then I'm gonna come in with a heaping teaspoon of black pepper. Now there again, this is to your taste. I'm trying to taste gumbo. I ain't trying to taste a bunch of cover up. Man, oh man. Y'all could smell this. Now, we ain't done yet. Hang on a minute. And I'm gonna try to measure. It's about 2 cups of chicken broth. Now, I did not put chicken base like I did on this 3 quart over here. That's just the leftover chicken stock that I strained when I boiled my chicken. I added 2 cups. Remember, we're making gumbo. We ain't making stew. If you was making stew, it'd be thick and you wouldn't use as much roux either. I'm coming in with my sausage. I'm gonna put it up against the wall of the pot. That way it don't splat on me because I forgot to put my apron on. Get all them drippings. You're not going to put the chicken in yet. You got to let this run a good hour before we put that chicken in. Okay? Then we put the chicken in. We got about 45 minutes to an hour. But there's still something else we're going to be adding. So don't just jump away from this video. All right. All I'm going to do is bring this up to a boil. Drop the heat to a number 2. Well, hell, I'll show y'all when it comes to a boil. All right, we coming up to a boil. I'm going in with 3 bay leaves. You say, well, I ain't got none. Go get some. You're going to miss that one flavor, I promise you. Get that bay leaves in there. All right, we right where we need to be. There you go. We're going to turn it down to about a 2. Now, you got to come and stir this. I'm going to check on mine probably every 10, 15 minutes. Give it a good stir because you just want it lightly jiggling. If it's just sitting there, put some heat on your stove. You just want to jiggle. This is where it's patience. 1 hour. And in 1 hour, we're going to add the chicken. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's looking good. Yep. Y'all look down in this pot. It's been an hour. See if I can bring you, whoops, a little bit closer. It's time for the chicken. There we go. Remember, I'm going to try to go away from it because I don't want it splatting on me. Now, them bay leaves still in there. You don't want your chicken all shredded now. You want big hunks. 1 more hour. And then we'll dig them bay leaves out. I guess I need to make a disclosure. Don't eat the leaf, okay? You don't eat the leaf. Pull it out before you serve. Okay, y'all. I'm going to come in with some dried parsley maybe a heaping teaspoon. At the very end, this is parsley I dried. So don't say, well, I didn't dry no parsley. Go to Walmart. It's not rocket science, yo. Okay, now, what I'm fixing to show you is the most important step. Seriously. That's a bowl of ice. You know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to drop this bowl of ice down in here. You're saying, well, why'd she do that? Because what this does is, this instantly changes the temperature of the gumbo. If I'd have dished this gumbo out, turn the stove, turn the fire off, dished it out, it'd be good. But it'd be missing something. That's because things like this do better when they sit longer. But when you put ice to a gumbo, it stops the cooking. Stove's going off. And then you're ready to plate up in about 10 minutes, okay? You're going to be ready to plate up. Because the ice will melt, stir it around, and there you go. But really, don't miss that trick. Because what it does is it shuts the cooking process down, and for however reason, it brings those flavors together. My daddy did this. This is how he did it. That's how I'm going to do it. Now we're going to get us a plate in about 10 minutes. Yeah, this is how Miss Lippy eats her gumbo. Got me some saltines, my gumbo, potato salad, yes. In Louisiana, we put potato salad on the side of our gumbo. Here goes. Y'all, that fly's still here. If it lands in this bowl, so y'all see it around my head. I've done it. I've done everything. Okay, here goes. I gotta hurry up because I gotta go hide in the closet just to eat my damn gumbo. Because it is, I think there's two now. Sweet Jesus. Here we go. I always got a sample. The fly could fall in. It ain't gonna mess my gumbo up. Y'all, this is stupid good. You ain't never made gumbo. This is the one to make. Simple chicken and sausage. You can't go wrong with just some okra in it. But y'all, this is what I call c'est bon. Means oh so good.